so honored to have the President at the Philippine Pavilion at the World Expo. So I think no, he really enjoyed it. So we are so grateful. We were so nervous, right? So we were happy because right when he arrived, he was already in good spirits. As we entered yung side ng pavilion where you see the hand-woven, 212 hand-woven textiles that swivel, he was so impressed to see, he was telling us, there are people dancing sa loob ng pavilion. So yes, we pride ourselves of that. It is the very first ever live performance facade in an expo for the Philippines. So if you notice, diba, dun sa facade, at certain times, it comes to life with real dancers coming out of the walls, right? So that was quite unique. Again, the talent and creativity of the Filipino is truly world-class. And then as we entered, he also enjoyed, of course, the dancers and the models. The tableau of Michael Leva's fashion show was brilliant, and then woven into the CCP performance of the Ramon Ebusan. So tungtuwa siya doon. Then, of course, as we entered, the hand-woven art pieces. Also, he said, this is brilliant, right? We were able to weave art pieces using upcycled materials like plastic, chicken feathers, abaca, to represent all the different regions of the Philippines. So natuwa siya doon. But I think his favorite was two things. As we entered into the dancing with nature, he was dancing there with nature as he was turning into the different flora and fauna of the Philippines. And then yung dun sa AI photo booth, as he chose his AI portrait, and as it came out, tuwang-tuwa siya doon. Yeah, I think those are the top features of the pavilion that he enjoyed the most. I think it is because we have a very, very strong message and a very strong theme. We are true to our theme and our message. Diba? Nature, culture, and community woven together for a better future. And as we talk about our future kasi, right, in the coming of digitalization into the world, in the Philippines, what we say is nothing will ever replace human connection. So we always quote the President, right, when he said that the talent and creativity of the Filipino is truly world-class. And I think we have been able to prove that on the world stage, na talaga that is true and accurate. It's actually, first of all, with our location. Diba? If you see it, it's France, the USA, and the Philippines. That's it, right? So when you enter, kasi the best way to enter the expo is through the train. So as you enter the train from Yumeshima Station, pagpasok mo, the first pavilion that you will see is our hand-woven Philippine Pavilion. So very strong, very powerful. So I think that is the highlight, that our pavilion is the only hand-woven pavilion in all of the expo. So we have the hand-woven abaca, and we have the 212 hand-woven textiles, hand-woven by our indigenous communities all over the Philippines. So yun yung highlight natin talaga. I think, first of all, it is hand-woven with love. And the whole story of this woven theme is that what we want our visitors to experience is, as they come into the pavilion, they are woven into the very thread of the Philippines, no? So as you go in, we show you the tech. We have the latest in AI, but as we enjoy the AI, what we are saying is, again, nothing will beat human connection, which is why the culminating of the experience into the pavilion is a live performance with our live dancers. So in the beginning, as you dance with the AI, you will still end with dancing with a Filipino. So we always say also, it is the Filipino who will give you the best experience into the Philippines. Of course, if you are planning a trip to Japan, please do not forget to visit the World Expo Osaka. And if you are already in the World Expo Osaka, do not forget to visit, please, our hand-woven Philippine Pavilion. Because, as we are telling the world here, the Philippines is not just a destination, it is an experience.